Flight had a wild ride today. Their plane nearly slid off of a California runway during landing.
And once you look at this video from Burbank, you can see the plane sitting almost near the end of the runway. The plane was stopped by those concrete blocks that crumbled down to stop that plane. Underneath the blocks is sand-like material that makes the plane sink.
Yeah, you can even make out the skid marks the plane made during its landing. More than 100 passengers were on board with 5 crew members. Everybody's fine. I was outside tonight. I'm telling you, just snow, but then it melted so fast I was soaking wet. I don't know whether I need an umbrella or a hat.
Probably, yeah, a little bit of both. Extra layers, a change of clothes. It was not a nice afternoon. No, like you said, we were watching rain, then changing over to snow, and that all led to some wet streets. Good news is we've been dry for enough time now, and we've had breezy conditions that a lot of our roads have dried out. Now, that being said, as we head through the overnight hours, there's a potential that some areas of fog may form. And the fog itself may moisten up the ground once again, and we could see some isolated slick spots. So pay attention to that from this point on through the remainder of the night. If you see any roads that look wet, just assume that they could be icy. We're at 25 degrees now. We've got wind chills that are in the upper teens because there is a little bit of a breeze. Now, those winds will relax tonight, but they're still coming out of the northwest, and that's pulling in that colder air behind that cold front that brought us the rain and snow today. Further north and west, you can see 25 degrees as we take you up towards Fort Wayne. Then you've got teens as you get out towards Iowa and Cedar Rapids and single digits in Minneapolis. Not expected to get that cold, but all of that is working southward, so you are going to feel a change as we head into the next 12 to 24 hours. Quiet for us now as that snow has settled to our southeast. There will be a little bit of some clearing tonight and the weakening winds. Those two components will allow that patchy fog to form by daybreak. So we look at Futurecast, you're going to see we've got the clearing conditions here. Again, in the morning, there might be some light fog around, but it's not expected to be overly dense. Still check in with meteorologist Jesse Mag to start your day to find out if there is some reduced visibility spots before hitting the roads. As we head into the afternoon, though, you can see at 5 o'clock we've got a mostly sunny sky, so it will look a whole lot better out there for the end of the day than what we saw earlier today. Tomorrow morning, we wake up at 19 degrees in Springfield, 18 in Troy, 19 for you in Salina. As I mentioned, the winds are going to relax a lot by tomorrow morning, so wind chill factor is not going to be as big of an impact as we've seen earlier on today. 31 degrees will be our high tomorrow afternoon, so we fall well short of normal, but as I mentioned, it's going to feel and look a whole lot better just because we're going to have that sunshine back in the area. As we look into the upcoming weekend, we've got a great forecast for you. Dry conditions expected from Saturday all the way through Sunday, but that being said, there's another system very close by that we are watching to see if it moves a little bit further north, having an impact on our forecast from where it is now. 29 degrees will be our high on Saturday. We'll fall to the low 20s Saturday night, and then Sunday we're back to the mid-30s. So here is that system. It's a coast-to-coast storm, but it stays south of the Miami Valley, but notice how close it gets. We've got that moisture sneaking into central and almost northern Kentucky Sunday into Monday. If that storm tracks a little bit further north, that's when we could see that potential impact on us locally. But for now, run to run of our models showing it does stay south, so I've got just a few clouds around for Saturday into Sunday. Coldest day is Saturday, 29, 35 on Sunday. Sunshine is back, and then we see a slow warm up towards the middle of next week where we actually hit 40 degrees by Wednesday. Again, make sure you check in with meteorologist Jesse Mag tomorrow morning just to see if there are some areas of patchy fog to start your day.
It's supposed to make kids feel better, but it could actually make them sick.
Now the ibuprofen being recalled and how to tell if you have a bad batch.
News Center 7, more local news than any other station.